Hello everyone. So today we will discuss about exam day and certification strategy. So as discussed earlier, ICD, CPT, HCPCS all will be included in your CPC exam. Like any other exam, even CPC exam has strict time limit. So you'll have 4 hours and certain amount of questions, 100 multiple questions, and you have to solve within that specific time. If you fail to complete during the specific time, then you will use marks depending on how many questions you fail to answer. Then the portion that will be covered will obviously will be your all the coding set, ICT, CPT, SCPC. Also, apart from this, your anatomy, physiology, medical terminology, compliance, all these also will be part of your questionnaire. And like any other exam, before any exam, you obviously have some anxiety, you have some uh, depression, or you feel that if you're not going to perform well, you'll not get your certification. So all these are normal for before any exam. So like any other, like how you prepare for any exam, you have certain relaxation techniques, you have certain time management, you have certain discipline that you need to put in your daily routine so that you clear your exams with good results. Okay. So eating on the right time, sleeping on the right time, not taking too much of stress, keeping good health, all this can overcome your anxiety, depression, and all the problems related to exam. So we have your CPC exam, we've already discussed, we have your, then you can also get your AAPC membership. After you get both the certifications, you can get your on-job experience and then you can continue working as a medical coder and upskilling as a medical coder so that you can go to more uh, higher post like manager, quality analyst, so on and so forth. So the starting is your CPC exam. Without your certification, you cannot get your job, good job, and if you don't get a good job, your further promotion or career advancements will be taken aback. So three strategies like for any other exam. First is your manage your time. That is very, very, very crucial for your exam preparation. Everyday management. If you have like 1 month to prepare for your exam, prepare it with good time management. So you know you have 1 month, you have so much of portion to be completed. So when can you fix your time? Have specific time. I can give 3 hours between so and so time or 4 hours, okay? Depending on your professional life, uh, your personal life, you can manage the time, but managing the time is very important. Today you have not studied anything. Tomorrow you say, okay, I will cover up for today. I'll give him 6 hours. Then it's not possible for you to give 6 hours a day. Then again it is taken aback. Okay. So like that you just keep on pushing forward. I'll do it tomorrow, 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 and it never happens. Okay. So each day you have to make it very specific. Keep minimum time, whatever possible, keeping your daily personal life, work life, everything in mind. At least 1 or 2 hours you can give daily so that you know your portion is not incomplete and you prepare on time. Second most important thing to keep in mind is know your guidelines. Of course, you have managed your time. Now, what is to be studied in that time, right? You also need to know what is the portion, what is the syllabus, what I'm supposed to learn, what is not so important, which is very important, right? So if you're managing your time, you have 2 hours per day to study for your CPC exam. So what are you going to study? Right? So that management is also important, right? So you know your CPT codes have more weightage, your ICT codes have second most highest weightage, then your anatomy terminology, right? But anatomy terminology questions you can solve faster. Okay, so being thorough with them is also very important. So where you are lacking, which area you need to work more, right? If you are doing your codes, knowing your guidelines for each code, your ICD, how are you going to search for a code if you don't know the guidelines, right? So you will be having your manuals with you during your exam. So you have that advantage that you don't have to memorize the whole book. It is there in front of you. So how are you going to search for the code? If you don't know the guideline, if you don't know how many chapters are there in ICD, if you don't know how many categories are there in CPT, how are you going to search for the codes, right? So knowing your manual thoroughly, knowing your guidelines thoroughly is equally important. Apart from that, knowing your anatomy, physiology, terminology also needs to be understood thoroughly. Then once you have revised all the chapters, now what next? Practice with mock test. The more you practice with mock test, the more confident you will be in your final exam, right? And when you're solving the mock test, make sure that you are solving within that period of time only. So it's 100 multiple questions, you have 4 hours to complete. So even if when you're doing mock test, solve it within that 4 hours itself. And don't panic. Stay calm and focus. You have the saying that if every day you put little bit effort, at the end it will be very beneficial, right? So every day give little bit of input, study something, and so that will help you ease on your anxiety. You know that you have prepared something, so that will calm down your anxiety and also give you a sense of confidence, right? So apart from this, also if you want uh, stay active, you can have some music to calm yourself. You can, if you like to have some outdoor games, you can go play them. Okay, so keep yourself active so that you don't pressurize yourself, and at the end, you get sometimes out of anxiety and depression also you forget things. Okay, so keep calm and stay focused. Again, we have, as discussed earlier, we will be having questions from all the sections. We will be having questions from medical terminology, from anatomy, physiology, from compliance, and of course from your coding paper, ICD, CPT. Okay? So terminology, understanding of medical terms, anatomy, knowing anatomy and physiology, compliance, knowing about your different medical billing processes, your frauds, abuse, your HIPAA rules, HIPAA compliance. Okay, so all that it comes under compliance and regulatory, and of course your CPT, ICD, and HCPCS coding guidelines. Now you have prepared for one whole month. Okay, you are confident that you know your portion well. You know you have done your mock test regularly, and you are quite confident that you will be giving a good exam. But on the day of exam, you reached the exam late. You reach just 5 minutes before the exam, or just uh, 5 minutes after the exam. Then you took 10 minutes to set up your exam screen, or you'll be giving, so setting up all the pre-exam requisites. Okay, that again took. So you were started the exam 15 minutes post the actual start of paper. So how much time you lost? 15 minutes. So obviously in that 15 minutes, you could have done at least 10 questions, but you lost that amount. So now you have to hurry up and finish the whole exam, right? So even though you had prepared well, but you were late for the exam, and then it just caused a lot of blunder. Okay, so that also shouldn't happen. So you so come on time before on the day of exam also. It make sure you, whatever time is given to you, make sure you reach at least 15 minutes before your exam. Okay, so that whatever prerequisites are there, uh, pre uh, pre-exam formalities, they are all completed. You are relaxed, calm before you start the exam. Okay, your ID verification happens. You know, there are a lot of things that happen before you actually enter your exam hall, right? And you start your exam. Even when you start your exam, before that also there are certain things, requisites that need to be done. Okay, always make sure you arrive 15 minutes before the time. Permitted items, whatever items are allowed during exam, your manuals, your uh, stationery, all that, your ID, right? ID is very important. All these requisites are there with you when you leave your house, okay? Cross check all these requirements before you leave your house for the exam hall. Break policy. Follow the exam center's restroom break rules and manage time wisely. Stay prepared. Double check your exam essentials the night before to ensure a smooth experience. Okay? So keep everything handy, ready. Even when you leave your house, sometimes you keep everything at night, everything is prepared. But before leaving the house, you just forgot to pick up something, right? So that also shouldn't happen. Keep your things, everything ready beforehand, and before you leave the house, also double check everything that all the things are there. Sometimes it so happens the exam hall is still far away. It might take 1.5 hours for you to reach. So if something is forgotten, it will take 1.5 hours for you to get that thing back. So that shouldn't happen. So before you leave your house, cross check everything and then leave your house. Okay. At all on the day of exam, be before time. Okay. Everything before time. Your breakfast before time, your getting ready before time, everything essentials, everything. Check everything before time and you leave before time so that you arrive before time. Okay. Final study plan 24 to 48 hours before. Review your ICD CPT guideline. 24 hours before practice mock exam and time-based test. 2. Focus on speed and accuracy. 12 to 24 hours before revise common coding scenarios, that is real world application. 12 hours before brush up your medical terminology and anatomy, focusing on key concepts and definitions. And 6 to 12 hours before review previous mistakes and weak areas to strengthen any weak topic that you are facing. Okay, so this should be your final 2 days before. Okay, so now only 2 days are left. So now what all I need to do. Okay, so having this breakup in front of you will help you remember everything before you before your actual day of exam. Okay, and you are thoroughly prepared with everything, nothing is missed out. 5 activities to boost your self-confidence. You can practice power poses, you can do yogas, you can do meditation, or you can listen to any soft music, or you can have some in outdoor activities. Create a vision board, just like how we saw over here. Okay, so create such vision boards so that you know, okay, today I have to do this. Tomorrow I have to do this. Now only 2 days are left, so now I have to prepare this. Okay, so always have, you can have a whiteboard or any diary. You can just make a note of what you're supposed to do. Okay, so draft a mission statement. Okay, so create a vision board. You now you know you have just 1 week left, or you have 1 month left. So you know what is your vision, what how much you have to cover, okay, how much time you can take, okay. And depending on all that vision, you draft a mission statement. Rewire negative thoughts. Don't let it come to your mind. I cannot do it. It's so tough. I don't know what is going to happen. There is nothing impossible. People, you have cracked so many exams till now. So why not this one? Okay. So all your negative thoughts, try to turn them into positive thoughts. Okay. Why can't you do it? Why is this difficult? Why am I facing CPT course difficult? What is it lacking? Can I ask help from someone? Okay. Or there are so many videos also online regarding your CPC preparation. You can go through them also. Okay. Fake it till you make it. Keep, even if you don't feel like doing something, or today you feel okay, I don't feel like studying today. I'm so tired. I had a very bad day at office today. I don't feel like studying. Okay. But fake it. Fake it that you're cheerful. Fake it that you can do it. Okay. So fake it until you make it. Okay. Uh, it's not possible that every day it's going to be the same day. There are ups and downs every day, but you cannot give up so easily. Final checklist before you start: arrive on time, keep all the materials ready, follow the 3 pass rule for time management. You prepare, you uh, execute, and reach your mission. Okay? Stay calm and focus. Success in medical coding certification comes from preparation, strategy, and confidence. Okay? So, unless you don't have a vision, unless you don't prepare for it, you'll not be able to achieve it. Okay? So, prepare, make a strategy. Both things can give you confidence to reach your mission. That's all. That's all about exam day and certification strategy for today. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.